Yo guys, what's going on? It's Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we are doing episode number 5 of Market Watch here in Escape from Tarkov. As always, guys, make sure you drop it a like on this video, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this one. It's going to be another short one. I just ran through the entire market. There are plenty of items that I did skip for the list here today because they're right on the edge of either being near their quick sell or they're just not high enough for you to even consider them. Xeno and Chus, as you can see on screen, they're really pushing not even making the list because it's a 3 slot. You know, at 30k, you're only getting 10k a slot. It's borderline not worth it, but it's on here because you can catch them selling for about 40k at times, so I kept this one on here. But that's just an example of items that just really are struggling to barely even make the list. And at this point, we're really getting close to not even having to scroll for our list here. So we got bolts at 20 to 35k depending on the time of day. I mean, these things go down and they go up. They're extremely volatile. So 20,000 on your low end, 35k on the high end. But right now they're selling for about 30,000. Multivitamins holding strong at about that 18k. Saline, once again, holding strong at 18k. Broken G-Phone X, the better one, is at 42k. The other one got removed from the list this week, or this episode, I should say. We're trying to do at least 2 a week. We have bundles of wires, which we're going to make a separate video on, but still holding strong at 11k. We got CPU fans. I'm still going to keep them on here. I don't care. These are a buy. If you don't have all the CPU fans yet for your hideout, it's a great time to buy. As long as they're this low, it's, you know, great time. I mean, there's only 57 on the flea market. They're selling for 9k. Are you kidding me? I don't know if people just aren't doing their Bitcoin farms, but with the price of GPUs going sky high, I would assume they are. So I'm a little confused. I'm keeping it on here no matter what. We have the coffee beans. Honestly, these are more or less in the 25k range. I know we see a little downward pressure here, but they're about 25k. They're used for a gazelle barter, and a lot of people are going to need plenty of gazelles for their task, and just because it's an armor class 5 armor, it's a solid piece of armor, so those are probably going to hold strong there. Thermite is at about 57k. We got Corrugated Hose down significantly, but you can see the cutoff point right here. I would say they're selling for about 35k with a ton of downward pressure. Yeah, we got a little refresh in there, selling for about 35. You got disposable syringes holding strong at about 17, 18. They've come down a little bit. We got motors falling down to about 60k. Sometimes they're high, sometimes they're low. You got the ESLs. They're about 12k range. We got the blue fuel selling for about 80k. I think I might make a video about blue fuel as well because it's getting close to the point where fuel is getting out of hand, and usually that means one thing and one thing only. Early wipe is done. GPUs at 300,000 rubles. Oh, man, I really hate to see this, guys. Bitcoin sells for like 120k. Like, what are you guys doing? Don't buy GPUs. Just farm them. Green bats at 60. You got Keck tape holding strong at about 27. You got magnets at about 15. You got the metal fuel tanks at about 135k. We have metal spare parts up at about 20k, and I would assume this is from the video here today breaking down if you should buy a weapons case, a thick one, or if you should buy a thick items case. So I assume this upward pressure is due to the video I uploaded earlier today, so those will probably come down eventually within the next 48 hours. You have Nixer lenses still holding strong at 60. OFZs, I still think are undervalued. You use them for some crafts in the hideout. 36k, I like to keep this one on here, just give you guys a couple of little bonus items that are worth picking up instead of selling. Paid, this is one that you can catch selling for really low or sometimes really high. So you could buy low and sell high if you have a founded rate one you want to sell. Sometimes they will reach even down here in the, here's a small cutoff point, probably where the undercutting started right here. 32,999. That's a juicy price sometimes, but you can see the upward, or downward I should say, up higher on the list here. We're at about 22k, which is your normal price that you're going to get for a paid. But if you catch it at the right time, someone doing some barters for Salewas, you can get upwards of 30,000 for them. You got packs of nails. You can see the cutoff point. My mouse is already on it. It's right here. They're selling for about 17k. Downward pressure. They'll get bought up. They'll stay at about 17 to 18. Sodium. Interesting one here. It's normally about 20 to 25k. A little bit of pressure right now at 30k. So this would be a great time to sell, especially if these two get bought up. Then you're looking at 37. But this is about a 25k item. Paracord sitting at about 82,000, going up a little bit. You got Pliers Elite. about 25K. Elite pliers are always nice to pick up. Power supply units, they're on here because of how much they're going down. It really is amazing to me that the GPUs are skyrocketing, but every other component to crafting Bitcoin farm is going down. So I put it on here just to make a point that these items are low right now, and it's a great time to buy. You got the pressure gauge holding strong at about 50 to 55. Shampoo being a new addition this week or this episode at about 18K. I know you need this for one of the barters. That's pretty decent, so that's probably why that's going up. You can craft those for pretty cheap, I do believe. Screwnuts, they were at 25K, and I wanted to mention it, but they're holding strong at about 15 to 16. It's usually what they are, but they've been going up a bit. You can see Shuss is trying to get to the 40K range. It's just not there, so about 11K per slot right now, 33,000. It's not great, not terrible. If you see it, pick it up. If you got room, it is what it is. We got the spark plugs. Depending on when you're checking these out, they could be super inflated. Just one of those volatile items. They're about 15K right now, but you could catch them at a really nice time. We have a new one this week, the RFID. Usually we don't put on these no-brainer items here. Just those barter items that, you might not know are selling for a lot. But I feel like this has been going way up in price. I could be wrong on this, but I feel like the last time I looked at the RFID reader, it was significantly lower than this. So, high 200K, it's a decent item if you're farming some labs, or I think you can find these on Lighthouse as well. You can definitely find Vertexes. I'm not sure about the RFIDs, but I put it on here just in case. Water filters at about 25K. Working LCDs have fallen off significantly, but they're still a decent item. I think they quick sell for about 17, so selling for almost double their quick sell at about 33K, but they've really fallen off. And then Xeno right now, a lot of downward pressure, man. Not really worth picking up. But, if you catch it at the right time, you could definitely get 35 to 40K for them. So that's the list today, man. Like I've said in multiple episodes, I know we have new viewers each and every day and week. But a lot of the items, like the whole valuables category, I didn't even look at any of these items. They're all no-brainers. Pick all those up. Ratchet wrenches, pipe grip wrench, all those, high-end tools that sell for a bunch quick sell. They're not even on the list because they're so close and sometimes under their quick sell value to therapists that it's like, why put them on the list? I'd rather you guys just quick sell them. So that's episode number 5 of Market Watch in the books. We're going to have Rat Money early morning tomorrow. Do not miss it. As always, the first ones to the Rat Money episodes will make the most money. So make sure you're not missing it, guys. Make sure you leave that like, subscribe, sponsor, and equipment description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.